speaking, yeah.
Okay, so you understand that we are the mouthpieces of the Lord, right?
Absolutely. If you ask me where I came from, I will answer I came from heaven.
You came from heaven?
Yeah.
Okay, which part?
I'm proud of.
Which part?
I was in the bosom of God in Ephesians 3:19.
So you were in the bosoms of God.
Of God in Jeremiah 1:4. Yeah,
Okay,
I was in his bosom before I got to my mom, whose name is Carlo Yonan Brigitte.
Okay.
My father's name is Gouli Bilwa Adrien.
Hey, I think I know that. I think I know him too.
Okay, so I'm from West Africa, specifically from the Ivory Coast, a coastal country.
Exactly.
So I'm a guru.
Okay.
A guru. I'm a guru.
All right, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What was that West Coast called before it was called Nigeria, Ghana?
Oh, that is a great question. That's a great question I would like to share with you guys, because actually I'm studying that.
Hold on, we didn't come here for you to teach us, brother.
No, I'm not teaching.
Then you need to hold your peace, goddammit, because we asked you a bunch of questions. You ain't answered nothing.
I'm gonna answer every question.
No, brother. How you gonna answer a question? You trying to give us a book report, brother? Right. We out here to teach, brother. Hold on,
okay,
man.
Papa,
Listen to what you
got.
This ain't that type of show, bro.
About how we
you trying to go platinum on our shit.
Go ahead, I want to share.
Yeah, be more ready to hear than give a sacrifice of a fool. Because obviously you don't know a goddamn thing, right?
No, so I want to learn from you guys.
Hey.
That we call God.
Those are not the names we just gave you earlier. You
no,
the
name that you gave me.
Tongue.
When you're talking about the Hebrew language, did you know that the Hebrew language, after being breaked up, most of the ethnical tribe in Africa, I'm coming, Papa.
Brother,
everything you say, listen to you.
Brother, you need to listen to us because the same everything you say
is the same thing. I'm getting here to learn.
Brother, we've been here over 15 years. Hey, brother, if you come to learn, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna give it to you 100. We're GMS, Great Millstone. Don't fucking come over here trying to teach us. You can go to a fucking Catholic church and try to interrupt and teach them. You can go to a fucking Christian church and try to interrupt and try to teach them. Come on, man. Get out of here with that bullshit, man. You niggas be the fuck out of order. That's how the fuck we got kicked out of our land, for being the fuck out of order, man. Get the fuck back in order, huh?
So I want to learn.
All right, then shut the fuck up and learn, my nigga. This is school. Read, brothers. No more. Hey, don't interrupt no more, man. Nah, I'm fucking vexed, man.
Okay,
go ahead, brothers.
No problem, Warrior.
What the fuck is this shit, man? This nigga arguing. If you don't believe, just go to fuck on about your business so we can do what we came to do, man. Go ahead, brothers.
I got it here.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 20, verse 5. There is one that keepeth silence and is found wise, and another by much babbling becometh hateful. Koholayim la, Arbanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Rekat, Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Sirach, chapter 20, verse 5. There is one that keepeth silence and is found wise, and another by much babbling becometh hateful. And see, that's the main thing amongst our people, man. It is a wise thing to, be clear, blunt, straight to the point, to just shut the fuck up and listen, to take heed, soak, learn, be edified, man. Because, our people, man, they always want to take the positions of the teacher and act like they know more than what's being told to them. And this is a prime example right here of a brother, because this dude is a Jake. Okay, now, I talked to my blood brother Kawalia, and, we both agreed that he was more than likely Levi. And I watched, this was from last week's camp on Friday. The dude actually stayed there for a while. And actually, after Kawalia cussed him out, which our people, as I always state, man, our people need to be disrespected. Our people need to be talked to with tough love. Basically get them in line, man. And so he didn't want to get in line until Kawalia cussed his ass out. And after Kawalia cussed him out, he got in line. And before the brother even left, he gave Kawalia a hug. He was very he appreciated how Kawalia, checked him and, got him back in order, made him realize what he was doing was wrong. Okay, because everything that we're doing for our people right now, putting up these lessons out there in the highways and the byways, it's true love, man. It's the true love that our nation needs, man. Okay, and you damn right, it's going to be tough. It's going to be raw, uncut, no filter. We're not going to cater to your emotions, none of that, man. So Sirach 20 verse 5, there is one that keepeth silence, so shut the hell up, and is found wise. And another by much babbling becometh hateful, because nobody don't want to hear. We don't want to hear your damn opinion. We're not here for your opinion, man. Okay, the Lord has set his prophets up for us to warn you, for us to edify you, for us to teach you, for us to inform you of your heritage, your culture, your true nationality. Okay, what's going to become of this world in the very near future, man. And you can't do that by babbling, man. Okay, because a person that talks too much, and just in general, man, I don't want to be around a person that talks so damn much. And I can't even, process my own thoughts in my own head with you running your damn mouth, man. Okay, but let's continue, man. So it's better off for you just to shut the hell up, take heed, listen, soak up the edification. Okay, and then also what? Research to make sure what you're being told is the truth, man, because that's what we did. This is the book of St. Matthew's. Let's see what Yahweh Shai says about my statement. This is St. Matthew's 13, verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. And that's the main thing, man. You have to be able to see and also what? To hear. Yahweh Shai didn't say blessed is your mouth for you to speak, for you to try to teach. No. Again, St. Matthew's 13, verse 16. But blessed are your eyes. Okay, because it's being revealed to you. You see it. Okay, and also what else? For they see. And your ears, for they hear. So you hear and you understand what's being said. Because you're listening. And it's being revealed to you. You see it. You understand it. Okay? You can't do that with you running your mouth. You talking, man. Okay? Period, man. And it's gonna come a time, because everything is in balance. You're gonna have questions. Okay, and we're also gonna ask you questions to see how much you know and how much you understand, so that way we can understand what we need to teach and how we should present it to you. Okay? We're sentinels. We examine spirits and we, take heed on certain things to make sure people can hopefully receive the message in the correct manner, man. Okay, because every brother has a different style of teaching. Okay? But again, St. Matthew's 13, verse 16, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For they hear, slack it, because you're listening. You're taking heed to what's being taught to you by the prophets, spoken by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai through them. And that's what our people don't understand. It's not us that's speaking to you. It's the Heavenly Father and His Son speaking through us, man. Trying to warn you, trying to edify you, man. But it's a problem with our people with just shutting the hell up. And they only do that amongst our own people. They don't do that amongst the heathen. And they damn sure don't do that against the main one that's running the world. It's the so-called super clean white man. If it was Edomites up here talking to this brother, he wouldn't have said a goddamn thing. He would have been like a newborn baby, sucking on the titty, listening to them teach. Okay? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5. I'm going to start off at verse 11. Be swift to hear. Do you hear that? Be swift to hear. So comprehend, relax, listen, take heed. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give an answer. So again, it's balance. Okay, you give an answer. If a brother asks you a question, and if regardless if it's wrong or right, we can know which direction to go to make sure you get the clarification and the correct understanding of that question. Verse 12, if thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. And as you heard the brother, he said, you don't understand nothing. And the dude, even though the dude got cussed out by the beloved brother Kawalia, the beloved, he don't like me calling him elder, so I'll say Ra'ash, because he's the head of this camp. So Ra'ash Kawalia, the beloved brother said, the beloved Ra'ash Shalakia Kawalia Literally said, you don't understand nothing. And the dude didn't buck up against it. So, even though Jake was running his damn mouth, he really was humble. He really was sincere. And again, I spoke to the brother after camp, and, we came to the conclusion because, it's things that I saw that I told him, and, we agreed on everything, man. That's my big brother, man. Sirach 5 verse 12. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. So he should immediately, because again, as the beloved Ra'ash Kawaya said, you don't understand nothing. So that means Jake should just take heed, listen, and to be clear, blunt, and straight direct, shut the fuck up. We're here to teach you. You're not here to teach us. The Lord has revealed the secrets to us to give you the understanding, man. We're sacrificing everything, for the fear and the love, the dedication, the loyalty towards Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Because he could have overlooked us, man, and gave this gift to somebody else, man. And we're very, very grateful, very thankful, man. Okay? But let's continue. I made a statement a couple times, so let me go ahead and grab it, because this is what Yahweh Shai said. And we're in that same mindset, man. We're in the same mindset with Yahweh Yahweh Shai, man. So this is St. Matthew's chapter 20. And I'm going to grab verse 28. Even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many. So like the beloved Ra'ash Kawaya said, we're not here for you to teach us. You can't teach us nothing. We have the answers. The secrets and the Lord's pleasure, his will has been revealed to us to edify, to warn, to inform, to condemn, and to proclaim and to profess against this society, not only against our people, but these heathens too, man. Because these heathens have to hear their judgments. These heathens have to be read their arrest warrant. Okay, about the judgments that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to bring forth, man. Okay, so you can't teach us. We're here to minister unto you. What you think you know, Jake might know a few things here and there. I'm not going to say they don't know exactly everything. But even though some of the things they do know might be misconstrued, let's say that, if that's a word, misled, misunderstood, or whatever the case may be, not the correct information. Okay. So again, St. Matthew's 20 verse 28, even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto. So we're not up on the highways and the byways and the hedges for you to come up and teach us what you know. We don't want to know. We don't want to know what the fuck you know, man. And more than likely, half of the stuff you know is probably nonsense, man. Okay, we're here to teach, to warn, to edify. Again, everything that I just proclaimed prior, man. We're here to minister to you, man. Okay, the Lord has revealed his pleasure, his will, his secrets to us, man. But to minister and to give his life for a ransom. And we're marked men. We're marked men, man. Okay, we're constantly being watched by Esau Edom and all his government agencies that he has established in Babylon the Great, man. And more than likely, he probably established an agency specially just for us, man. Do you think we give a shit? No, man. If we gotta die for this truth, and then, hey, man, let the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai be done, man. Fuck this place, man. But we're going to continue to do what the Lord has raised us up and strengthened us to do, man. So we're not here for you to come teach us and tell us what you know. Even though, let me say this, like, even though it's a good way to dialogue and figure out what you don't know and whether what you think you know might be wrong, so we can know what to teach you and what to bring forth for you, and which will lead to other things. So let me say that, because we got to be balanced. But in the long run, you can't teach us, man. Okay, because if you were able to teach us, you will be on the same side with us, fighting this battle with us. Okay? But let's continue. Let's go to here real quick, man. Because again, you gotta listen. You gotta take heed, and you gotta watch what you say, man. Because you don't what you're saying could be condemning to you, man. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, starting off at verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, which the beloved Ra'ash quoted. Okay, so keep your foot, keep your patience, keep your mouth sealed, and open your ears, open your eyes, man. As we read, blessed are they see, and blessed are they that hear. Okay, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. Okay, because that's what the Jake was doing. He was giving his sacrifice, which was foolish, man. Okay? For they consider not that they do evil. Because, again, the Lord is bringing you to his men that he has taught, that he has risen up, that he has built and strengthened in his will, his pleasure, and his secrets. To give you, to cast you away from evil and to bring you into the light. Okay, so you can't have that contaminated, corruptible mind that you've been thinking that you have the truth. Okay, which again is evil. And now the Lord has brought you up to the men that has been purged from the world, purged from that wickedness, purged from that type of mindset, and you want to spew that bullshit back to them. And the brothers are very zealous, man. Verse 2, be not rash with thy mouth. So again, it's a time to speak and a time to, to shut the hell up. And, if you got questions, of course, ask your questions, but, don't interrupt the man in his speech. Sirach 11 verse 7, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Understand your time is your time for you to talk. And again, we're up here to edify. So of course you're going to have to, Salakia, ask questions if you have certain things that you are concerned about. But, sometimes brothers just listen to see what you're going to bring forth, and the Spirit will lead you that way. Okay? But, it's times to ask your questions. But, you're not supposed to be rash with your mouth. Just take heed. Listen. Okay? As I stated before, be more ready to hear. Verse 2 again. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High. For the Most High is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few. So let your words be few. And think about what you say before you say it. Now you can see what type of spirit the men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai are in. These are not no ordinary men of the world when you can just say any fucking thing out your damn mouth, man. And get away with it and not get your ass cussed out. Okay? Because we don't like folly. We already vexed in the world, and you're not going to bring that type of spirit upon us, man. So, you have to be precise and thoughtful about what you're speaking, and also knowing when to speak. Because when you come up to the camp, again, you're going to have questions. Of course, you're going to ask them, but you got to be in order. You got to sit back like you're being taught in a classroom. Okay, and when you had a question, what would you do? You would raise your hand. You wouldn't interrupt the teacher. You wouldn't blurt out and say what you got to say. That's very offensive and disrespectful, man. Just think about when you was in school and you was being taught. When you had a question, you would literally raise your hand and then wait for the teacher to let you respond. Wait for the teacher to call you and say, "What's your question? What is your concern?" And what is that? That's order, man. Okay, so let's jump here real quick. I'm gonna read this in two translations. I'm gonna stay on the KJV first. This is Luke chapter 8, verse 18. Take heed, therefore, how ye hear. Okay, so take heed, therefore, how you hear. But you can't hear if you're too busy talking and thinking you teaching somebody when you don't have the answers. So again, you just got to learn how to be quiet, how to just shut the hell up. You got to take heed. Because again, if this was Edomites up here teaching and you came across them, you wouldn't be being combative amongst them. You wouldn't be trying to teach them. Your ass would be in order. Your ass would be in order when it comes to massa, but when it comes to your brothers that look like you want to be offensive. You want to be disrespectful. You want to think you can teach them more than what they know when the Lord is actually supping with them and the Lord brought you to learn from them. Take heed, therefore, how ye hear, for whosoever have, to him shall be given. So, what does that mean? With you listening and taking heed and really being sincere, really soaking it up, really being submissive to the Lord, because again, the Lord is speaking through these men. It's not us, it's the Lord speaking through us. And the Lord, depending on if you're one of his elect, he'll embrace you and he'll plant that seed and he'll water it. You'll grow, you'll increase. Okay, but what else? And whosoever have not, okay, those are just sent up to be marked and reserved for judgment, that want to be wicked and not get in order. And amongst other things, from him shall be given. Because, like I said, Jake might know a few things, but you might come up being arrogant and proud. And then that little bit that you do know is going to be taken away from you. And more than likely probably given to somebody else that needs to be awoken of the hopeful elect. Or maybe amongst the body. Maybe your portion might be given amongst the body to strengthen the brother more or something, However Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai sees fit. From him shall be taken even that which he seemeth to have. And that's a scary sight, man. Now let's grab that in the NLT. This is the book of Luke chapter 8, verse 18 in the NLT. So pay attention to how you hear. Do you hear that? So pay attention to how you hear. And again, you can't pay attention to how you hear if you're constantly trying to run your damn mouth and think you're teaching men that the Lord has set up. Okay? Why is that? Because you're hearing yourself talk constantly. You're not hearing the edification that's being spoken by the Lord speaking through his men. Because you're constantly talking this and that, blah, blah, blah. This and that. I know this. Let me tell you this, brother. Let me show you this, brother, that and that. Well, I know this, brother. Well, did you know this, brother? Well, you ain't know that. Well, let me tell you that. You can't hear if you're constantly talking and trying to run the show, man. No, the Lord brought you up to be edified. Luke 18, it's like Luke 8, verse 18 in NLT. So pay attention to how you hear. To those who listen to my teaching. Do you hear that? To those who listen to my teaching. And I believe this is red letter. Salakia. Let me see something real quick. Bear with me. Where is that? Salakia. I believe this is Yahweh Shai speaking. Let me see. Yeah, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So again, Luke 8, verse 18 in the NLT, Yahweh Shai's words. So pay attention to how you hear. To those who listen to my teaching, more understanding will be given. Do you hear that? And this is beautiful because I wanted to bring out the KJV version first. And some newcomers may not understand exactly what's being said. That's why I wanted to grab it in the NLT so you can have a thorough understanding. So again, to those who listen to my teaching, more understanding will be given. So again, sincere, humble, really taking heed, really listening, understanding when it's your time to ask a question or to speak. Okay, and also too, first and foremost, you're of the predestinated chosen lot. Okay, because those are the only ones that's going to receive and understand, and this truth is going to dwell with. All right. But for those who are not listening, even what they think they understand will be taken away from them. Okay, will be taken away from them. That's scary, man. And that's clear cut, straight to the point. Okay, that's very understanding. So if the brother, Salaki, if the Ra'ash Kowalya did not cuss this Jake out and get his ass back in order, he would have still been doing what he was doing, man. Okay? And again, after the brother, Salaki, the Ra'ash Kowalya cussed him out, he got in order, man. And like I said, he literally gave the Ra'ash Kowalya a hug before he left, man. Okay, and like because again, I watched the whole camp. This is just 3 clips from the camp. I watched the whole camp. Okay, and the Ra'ash Kowalya literally said, you're being humble, and you know what I'm saying, yeah. And he came back and I taught him a little bit more. Then other brothers jumped in and taught him. Okay, well, let's close out. So points made. Let's go to the book of Sirach, and let's go to chapter 6. Because again, man, sometimes again it's all about how the Lord sees fit, and the Lord saw fit for Jake's ass to get cussed out to get in order, man. Period. Because again, that's something that our people need, man. Our people need to be checked. Our people need to be disrespected, man. Because again, that's all you Israelites know, man. Okay, we can't always come to every single Israelite with a smooth, calm delivery, man. Some of you Israelites just got to get cussed the hell out, man. But this is the book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 33. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. Do y'all understand what's being going on? What's being profess and examine how you hear, how you receive, man. Because again, that's a problem with our people. When it comes to our people, they don't want to listen. They don't want to hear it. But when it comes to the heathen, they'll submit. They'll shut the fuck up. Okay, but when it comes to somebody that looks like you, okay, it's a different story. You can't tell me nothing. I got the answers. You ain't got nothing. Sirach 6 verse 33. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. Okay, because again, if you're not listening, what are you doing? You're talking. You trying to give your insight. You're trying to spew out your madness, your perverseness of the world, of its teachings that you think you know when it's not correct. When the Lord has literally directed you to the men that has that understanding to give you the correct understanding of what you think. Okay? If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. So you have to bow your ear. You gotta listen. Shut the hell up. Lock in. Of course, you're gonna have questions. It's gonna be a time for you to ask those questions. Okay, again, like he was in school. When you was in school, you was listening to the teacher, and when you had a question, what'd you do? Raise your hand. You acknowledge that you had something that you were concerned about, that you wanted an answer to once the answer that you got from the first question was answered. Again, let everything be done decently and in order. Okay, and we're not sent for you to be ministered to us. We're sent here to minister to you. All right, so, I don't want to rock this out. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Aki and Wa'akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Call Holayam La, Alba Nawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekat Kodash, Watha Wada, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekat Kodash, for putting the Spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want to rot to Zah until the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.
But the Hebrew language, did you know that the Hebrew language, after being break up, most of the ethnical tribe in Africa, I'm coming, Papa.
Brother,
I stood
everything
here
you
to
say,
listen to you.
brother, you need to listen to us because the
So,
same
yeah,
everything you say.
It's the same thing. I'm here to learn.
Brother,
I'm
we've been
here
here
to learn.
over
And you're
15
taking
years.
your-
Hey, brother, if you come to learn, shut the fuck up. I'm going to give it to you 100. We're GMS, Great Millstone. Don't fucking come over here trying to teach us. You can go to a fucking Catholic church and try to interrupt and teach them. You can go to a fucking Christian church and try to interrupt and try to teach them. Come on, man. Get out of here with that bullshit, man. You niggas be the fuck out of order. That's how the fuck we got kicked out of our land, for being the fuck out of order, man. Get the fuck back in order, huh?
So I want to learn.
All right, then shut the fuck up and learn, my nigga. This is school. Read, brothers. No more. Hey, don't interrupt no more, man. Now I'm fucking vexed, man.
Okay.
Go ahead, brothers.
No problem, Warren.
The fuck is this shit, man? This nigga arguing. If you don't believe, just go the fuck on about your business so we can do what we came to do, man. Go ahead, brothers.